We are back once again, and I want to go over the candy store and what you should or should not do, what the best value is. Want to go over all of that and give you exactly my plan and what I will be doing with my candy, because I'm taking it two ways. What is really good about this candy store is it refreshes. So you see it all refreshes on 10/23. So 6 days from today. I'm recording this Friday morning. So prices and everything are going to be a little bit higher on cards and stuff if you're looking right now. But still, it is going to be very, very good promo for especially no money spent players like us. Especially if you want free cards, you want free champs, whatever it is. This is the promo for you for sure. Now, I think the best pack out of all of these is going to be the 90 overall B&D Most Feared Champ Fantasy Pack because of what's in it. Should I spend my candy right now? I don't know, because the Pumpkin Pass is gone right now. They took it out yesterday. If you saw Madden NFL Direct, I'm pretty sure is the one that put it out on Twitter. They took it down. It was causing server issues and everything. The servers they're still cooked a little bit right now. They're still slow a little bit, but it's smoother than what it was yesterday. Like, you couldn't get on, you couldn't do anything. It was really bad. I don't think I got on, but maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes from 10 a.m. all the way to like 8 p.m. So I was gone for most of it, but when I did get back around 3 p.m. after my son's appointment, tried, it just wasn't working. I was able to put 10 to 11 87s up on the block. They all sold for 110k, so those were big profit. Still using the other ones to build sets and stuff, make more coins. If you went ahead and invested in 87s, boom, you hit really, really big. But now if we go to the Most Feared Field Pass, again, the Pumpkin Pass is not here, so that's just something we have to deal with. There is stats. You got to knock out this, which is just the solos. You can only get 60 out of 155 right now, but that's XP. Then you got to do Most Feared Games, which I've done 7 out of 10 so far. I've just done 7 out of the 12 games in the CPU event. I got to keep going. No kickoff yards yet. Definitely need to grind that. You got tackles, rushing yards, all that. But the reason I want to go over that is because what you get in the Field Pass. There is an option for a premium Field Pass if you want to pay the money for that, which it is, what, $10? Yeah, $10 if you want to buy it. It does give you extra candy, like 800 there. Level 10 gives you 1100 candy. That is a lot of candy. I don't hate that at all. The B&D packs, you can quick sell the players for candy if you don't get somebody you could use for your team. Another 1100 there. So make sure you're knocking out your Field Pass, getting your candy. Then the Most Feared upgrade tokens is what I would think is the second most valuable to buy with your candy. So if we go back to the store, if it will load, again, servers are a little bit dicey right now. So number one is definitely the 90 overall B&D. If you already knocked that out, definitely save enough candy for the 23rd for it to refresh so you can do it again. The worst pack is this Most Feared Trick or Treat pack, because you get an 80, a 90, or a 91. I saw somebody open 5 of these. No, maybe it wasn't 5 of these. It was 5 of these. So I saw somebody open 5 of these. 87 pluses and got minimum on all of them. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. They did this pack. They did this one. They like cleared out the whole store and almost got minimum on everything. I'm pretty sure he opened this one and got a 90 though. So maybe you'll get lucky and get a 90. I just don't think it's worth it. If you want to watch somebody open them, definitely check out some Twitch streamers. There's a lot of people that are going through opening the whole store. Somebody was doing it around 9 o'clock last night. I don't even know who he was. Hit that follow though. Definitely, it was entertaining. I liked it. But like, this is crazy. These are crazy prices. I would not touch the 80 plus, the 82 plus, the 84 plus. It's just not worth it. The training reroll is how you get candy. We're going to go over that in a second. How you can get it for free. How you can maximize what you get. So again, the only things I think are worth it right now are going to be these two right here. The 90 overall B&D and the Most Feared upgrade token. Nothing else unless you're absolutely crazy and just want to have fun and want to risk it for the biscuit a little bit, then yeah, open these. But if you want to go no money spent and be smart with that, I just don't think it's the right decision. I really don't. I think it's a bad decision to spend candy on any of these packs. It's just going to hurt in the end. If you get a lot, an abundance of candy, and you want to have a little bit of fun, sure. But upgrade tokens are going to get you 90 overall players, and you get a 90 overall B&D Most Feared Champ fantasy pack. That's really good. It's a fantasy pack. The shapeshifters, and I think Max Crosby is going to be the welcome pack player next week. So he's somebody I think you can upgrade next week. Because right now, if we go to the catalog, so a lot of people have Raiders theme teams. If you want to go ahead and plan for that, it still shows him upgradable with upgrade tokens. Again, server's a little bit messy and dicey right now. He's 81 overall right here. These are the shapeshifters. I'm currently working on the strong safety. I did put the fullback in with one upgrade token for now, but I am going to go ahead and max probably the strong safety out and Crosby and Shazier. Those are the three I want the most. The fullback, depending on what he ends with, like what position he's at, because they're going to keep shape-shifting, switching players, positions, whatever they are. Whatever it is at the end is really going to dictate what I want to do. So this one confuses me a little bit. It says basically that he gets ×2. There's the shapeshifters I don't think get ×2. We'll look at those in a second. He doesn't get all theme teams, but he does get all of these. So kind of like an LTD, but also so do the welcome pack players. That's what makes me think he's a welcome pack player. He gets secondary right edge. And it does say add the most feared upgrade token to increase this items overall. But if we go to home, it doesn't say where you get this. So I think it's welcome pack player for next week. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Then you got Shazier. If we go to him, he's going to be very good if you max him all the way out. He's going to have 89 speed plus the strategy item, which is 90 speed on all teams. And if you have a theme team, he's even better. So, and he's only Steelers, but he also +1 agility, jump, change of direction, and hit power to all freak players. I think he's the only freak player right now. I haven't seen any other ones. He does get Will and Sam linebacker if you want to use them, and he's only ×1. So I don't know why Crosby is ×2, because if we look at the champions, are they ×2? I think the LTDs are the ones that are ×2, right? Upgrades, yeah, these are ×1. And if we go to LTDs, they are the ones that are ×2. So why does Crosby have ×2? You see right here, they are ×2. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's kind of confusing. I don't know, but that's why upgrade tokens are going to be very valuable, because you can get them so easily for 2,000. Like, why not do that? It takes, what, if we... depending on how many you want to upgrade, that's really going to dictate how much it's going to cost. So, like, I want to do Shazier and the Shapeshifter right now. I need... You got to factor in also how many you're going to get from the field pass and stuff. But right now, I have 2 currently in him that I've already gotten. That was from free. Then we need... looks like 7 more. So that's going to be about 14 to 15,000. And then Shazier, I think, needs 8 more, 9 more. He's going to need... This one isn't mine. Is this one mine? I thought I put one in him. Maybe not. Because... yeah, he gets the boost without having to put anything in him. So, need 8 for him. That's another about 16, 17,000. So, it's going to cost you around 31 to 32K candy to upgrade 2 of these. If you don't have any. So, it really, like, depends on what you want the most. But now, if you have free training, you can come over here and do this right here. And I'll have videos later today and tomorrow going over how I got so much free training, how I'm getting free training, and you can take that and take 900 candy just like that. It is that easy. All of what I'm doing, all of my candy has been free with free training. So, and free from the field pass, from solos. All of this is just adding up for me, helping my team get better, helping me get more players. I'm going to be very, very happy with how this promo goes. everybody should be trying to take advantage of it the same way and not really trying to lose coins. You try to be smart and take advantage of EA and what they have given us. So 84 Alex Pierce, I like to sell the 84s and quick sell anything else personally. I just want to be able to like take some coins back. But these are 2100. You need 8 of them, so it's going to cost you 16,000. I mean, what is that? 16,800 or something like that. That's not bad. So if you want to take that times by 2, it's what? 33.6. So 2 players for 33,600. That's not horrible. And then you got a 90 right here. That's where I would go personally, is get Shazier. Go get your other players. Now let's go over how to get free training and get as much as you possibly can, and how to get free candy. So the CPU event is going to give you around, I think it's 3,800 candy if you go all the way through all 3 times, or 4 times. I'm on the 3rd right now. I got to get the 1,200 right here. The next one's, I think, 1,800 at the end. But for a total of around 3,800 candy for winning 12 games. Yes, they're a little bit annoying, so that's not great. Is it not going to... I'm on this one right here, so... Yeah, this one's 1,200. This one's 1,800. That's 3,000 right there. The other ones, I think... Let me make sure on the exact amount that we get. So it's actually 3,480 candy that you get for doing 12 games. So that is very, very good. It's not horrible. Again, that is how much you get for doing that. Now we're going to go do 4 rerolls. We'll do 5. I think 5 is a good number for what I'm going to show you after, and compare which one is going to give you a better value for the grind. So an 82, if you get all 82s, that's 900. You do that times 5, that's 4,500 right there. So we get another 82. I don't want all 82s yet. Get an 84, it helps because I already pulled 184. That's a lot of extra candy for sure. And then we get an 84. That is 2,200 candy right there. We got 2 more. And I'm going to go over exactly why I did 5 and why that's all going to come in a second. You got to let me process, go through all this, show you exactly what we're working with. Again, remember what you get from the CPU event. 3,480 candy. We hit 184, 482s by doing that right there. So if we go to items and go by newest, it's going to show you what I just pulled. These 5 right here. That is 5,850 candy. You can go ahead and take your 35,000 after tax for selling this 84 for 40K and take 3,600 candy, which is still more than what you would have got from the CPU event. And why did I do 5? 5 rows. Again, they cost... Let me go ahead and quick sell that. What was it? 890 training, I'm pretty sure. 890, which want to make sure you have all the details in this. So if you do 890 training times 5, that is 4,450 training to do 5 rows. 5 rows. Why did I do that exact number? Is because you're getting around 4,000 to 6,000 training every single time you go through the CPU, solo seasons, the run. Right down here. You go through it, you get 7 pay dirt, 7 deep shot, 4 Hail Mary. You're going to walk away with somewhere between that 4,000 to 6,000 training. Usually you're going to be able to open it 4 to 5 times. If you open it 4 times and only get 82s, that's all I quick sold was the 82s, the 4 82s. I'm pretty sure you're going to get 4 rolls no matter what. So if you take 890 times 4, that means you only need 3,560 training to do 4 rows. You do 4 rows, that is a guaranteed 900 times 4, 3,600 candy versus the 3,480 that you get from doing the event, the CPU event. In my opinion, those games take way too long. Way too long. These games, I think, are a lot faster. So in my opinion, I would grind this, get your free packs, open them, quick sell everything for training unless it's a really good pull, because you could pull Saquon, you could pull Parsons. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter do it. I've seen people in the Discord do it. So it is possible to pull those crazy pulls that go for a lot of coins, and you can sell them, take your profit there, and then go roll the training that you still get. In my opinion, if you want to most likely end up with as many free champions and free welcome pack players upgraded, you do it that way. You load up on free training. I'm not going over really buying the candy because I think it's too expensive still. I think it will get cheaper. So if we go to items, we go to like an 84. What is the minimum price that 84 goes for? 250. I don't think that's right. That's crazy. Did not see that before. But you can sell them for 39,000. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go exactly and do that. 39,000. I'm going to take my coins by doing this method, and I can use those coins to go buy something else instead, and I'm still stocking up as much candy as possible. I always try to sell these around 39, 40. Last night they were going for a little bit more, 40 to 41 if you could get them off at the right time. You do have to lazy sell them. They take a little bit longer because it's people buying them from sets, or when the auction house just gets a less amount of them, then people start buying them. We're going to do one more reroll before we get out of here. Longer video, but I think it's worth it. Fully going over how I'm attacking this promo. I wish I could have had a video on the drop yesterday, but EA servers just too bad. Way too bad. We're going to go ahead and take 900 candy there. We'll do a couple more just because we haven't hit an 87 yet. You hit an 87, you're up big. Up huge. But again, this is all free. All of it. All 37,738 candy. Plus, I've made a lot of coins selling players that I've pulled. We get another 82. We're going to go down to 10,000 training and see exactly. So we got 3 more rows. See how we do before we get out of here. If we could pull an 87, that would be crazy. Let's go ahead and switch to the candy, not the candy store, the most feared store. Go all the way over to the very end and try it from here. I've had better success from this spot. I don't know why I keep going to the training tab and having worse success, but probably should have just stayed on this one. This is usually where I like to do it. But for video, I was trying to do it faster, went to training for some reason and forgot all about this. Last one is going to be an 82. Not great, but now we go quick sell those again. That was 4 rows, I think. Yeah, 4 of them. That is going to be 3,600 training, and you can do that so easily. You can get the free training so easy. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know which players you're getting. If you're picking the fantasy pack, what player are you picking? And if you're doing the upgrade tokens, which one are you upgrading? But I'm out. Peace.